So here we have the Volkswagen Tiguan automatic on a 19 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the boot, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with the 3 individually folding rear seats. And then underneath this tray section we have a space saver spare wheel. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we have the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle you can see the total miles of the car, which are 4,124. The information displayed above that can be changed using buttons on the steering wheel. So there's certain menus available, so telephone for example, vehicle status, driving data, assist systems, your navigation, audio, telephone, vehicle status, back round to the beginning, which is driving data. This is the menu you'll find you'll use most. For example, you can have a digital readout for the speedometer permanently displayed there. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the right hand side we have stereo and phone controls, as well as the buttons I was using just now. And on the left hand side we have cruise control with speed limiter. The button in the middle, if you give that a push, this car is actually able to maintain its own distance between itself and the car in front. So if the car in front is doing 50 and you're doing 50 and it slows down to 40, this car will slow down to 40 by itself, maintaining that gap. If the car in front speeds up to 60, this car will speed up also, but only to 50, which is where you set the cruise control originally. Now, we've actually done a video that shows how this works that you can find on our website and on our YouTube channel. Over in the centre, we've got the touchscreen for the car. So amongst other things, you can pair your phone up here. Just follow the instructions on screen. It's very easy to do. And of course, we have the music, including the radio. This car's got DAB, FM and AM radio. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do that via the media tab. And as you'll see, there's loads of ways that you can listen to your music in this car. They include CD player, SD memory card slots, USB input. You can stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. So once you pair your phone, not only can you make and receive phone calls, but you'll also be able to listen to your music as well. Plus, we've got auxiliary input up there as well. As I say, plenty of ways to listen to your music. And on top of that, we have a full colour reversing camera with guidelines showing you what direction the car is headed in relation to the image that you see being shown up on the screen. So it does make this car very, very easy to park. Working our way down, we have dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature, the fan speed. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed, and then hit this button to turn the air conditioning on in this case, and same button to turn it off again. Or hit auto. The car will now take control of the fan speed and the direction of the air to maintain the temperature you've asked for. And you can override that whenever you wish to by simply readjusting the fans and put it back on whatever setting you want it on in terms of direction. Really easy system to use. And beneath that, we have 2 USB inputs, the auxiliary input and a 12-volt charging socket. We've got the button to start and stop the engine. Hard to see there because of the sunlight, but yeah, you can see there, start engine, stop. We have electronic handbrake with auto hold function as well. And over on the left, we can turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out in traffic when it's stationary to save you fuel. You can turn that on or off from that button. We can turn off the parking sensors with this one. And the button in the middle here is for the autonomous parking. This car is able to parallel park itself. We have a full video again showing how that works on our website and our YouTube channel. Well worth checking those out if you have the time. And then lastly, we have this dial. So you're able to turn it for various different settings. So snow mode, you can turn it around to normal, which is your everyday driving. Off-road, and then lastly off-road individual, which you can customize yourself, and I'll show you that properly in just a moment. The button in the middle further aids in the setup of these different options, but I'll show you on screen here. So you have snow mode, first of all, normal mode, which you can then change from eco to sport or normal or individual, and then you can go around to off-road, or off-road individual, which you can change and customize and set up exactly how you want it done. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.